Hey guys, so I have decided to do a palette collection for you. I think I started doing these videos a while ago, but then I kind of stopped. But I'm gonna pick right now. I'm gonna pick two brands, and the two brands that I'm gonna do for this video is Lorac and Anastasia Beverly Hills. Because as you guys know right now, Anastasia is really popular, and she's just throwing things. I mean, trust, there's always something Anastasia Beverly Hills coming out, if not once a month or twice a month. So right now, she's definitely doing her thing. And since, right now the demand is definitely high for her, so I think she should keep going. So far, she's doing a good job. And then I decided to do Lorac because I do have a lot of Lorac stuff, and then the Mega Pro 3 just came out, so hey. Now, for Lorac, this is what I pretty much have so far. And I say so far because, of course, things are always coming out every year or whatever. I did pick up the two Lorac, the little smaller palettes. I got the Lorac Pro Metal Shadows, which is this little one right here. And all these shadows were metal. And then I had picked up the Lorac Pro Matte. Now, these are cute and little where if, people that do makeup in their cars or their purse want to carry, then these are cute. They can fit right into your purse. So, and then I have the regular Lorac and then the Lorac Gold. So the regular Lorac pretty much had like a lot of, I don't want to say like pink based colors, but a lot of the colors had some like pink undertone in this palette. Whereas the Lorac Gold, pretty much as you can tell by the name, a lot of it pretty much had that gold undertone. And then I purchased this one little random one from like their regular, I don't even know what this is, the Lorac regular palettes, the ones that come in this kind of packaging. I have to say they're not my favorite. I don't like them. I purchased one and one only, and I don't remember if this came out a year ago, 2 years ago, but I know it's not my favorite, and I don't like this kind of I don't know, I don't like these shadows. They're very hard to work with. I thought the colors were so pretty, and that's the reason why I purchased it, but it's definitely one of my least favorite type of shadows from Lorac. All the other ones I love, but the ones that come in this palette, they don't work for me. And then of course I picked up these palettes, the Lorac Pro. I have, I'm going to put them in order here. 1, 2, and then the recent one, 3. So let's go through. Let's start with 1 first. So this is the original one. And this one had, of course, a lot of the colors that I love to wear. The gold, the bronze, the browns, all these beautiful shades. And then two had more of like, I guess more cool tones because it was more silvers, more like the blue, some green, gunmetal, chrome colors. So this was number 2. And you can definitely tell my favorite colors because I'm hitting pan in them. And then 3, which recently came out, had, well, what I love about 3 is that it definitely had a few of my favorite shades again, which is like the golds, the burgundies, the browns. So I did like this one. But so far so good. I love these shadows. And with these shadows, again, you can't have a heavy hand because they're like, I don't want to say, they're like butter. Like you just touch them and just a little bit. I mean, I love these palettes. So now the last 3 that I have, of course, are what I call them like the big boy palettes. So I do have all the Lorac Mega Pro palettes that came out. The first one, Lorac Mega 1. One of them was a pain in the butt. I'm trying to think if it was two. One of them was like a pain in the butt to get, and it drove me crazy. And I think it was Lorac Mega Pro 2. Whereas 1 was not too bad, but 2 was just like, oh, I didn't even think I was going to get it. And then 3 was much better. So this is 1. I always say you can never have too much shades. And this This is the Lorac Mega Pro 2. 2 I had loved because it has a lot of that, again, the gold, the browns. It had some peaches in here. It had some colors that I love. And again, you can always tell the ones that I use mostly because I do work in a professional environment, so I can't walk around with, like, you know, purple and green and blue eyeshadow. So I usually stick to a lot of that warmer colors and some cool tones, you know, some of the grays, and it depends, like, you know. So I do work in a professional environment, but on the weekends if I'm going out, then of course I love my purples, my blues, and some pinks. But and then the last recent one is the Lorac Mega Pro 3, and this one I just love. These colors are perfect for every day, perfect for me for work. I'm trying to think. No, I didn't use this palette this morning to get ready, but just I love these colors. These colors are just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If you like neutral, you love, you know, stuff like this. There is definitely, of course, some shimmer. Lorac Mega Pro palettes always has shimmer to it, but I do love them. So that's pretty much what I have for Lorac. Now let's move on to my palettes that I have for Anastasia. So for Anastasia, I think I have 8. I have 8 palettes. Now, I didn't really get into like the older palettes. So when I started collecting Anastasia was when she came out with Amrezy, which was the first palette that I got from her. I don't have anything older Anastasia. So this palette, I mean, it pretty much opened the doors for me to really just, wait a minute, I love this palette. I think I want more. So, and as you can see, I mean, you can tell what my colors were. Again, I love this palette. I love this palette. This was my first Anastasia palette, and it was definitely a hit for me. Then I believe, I can't remember who came out next, if it was the Tamana or if it was Maya Mia. One of them came out next. I just don't remember in which order. But I did pick up both. And this one, again, it was okay. You know, it's alright. You know, I do, the colors, the eyeshadows are the same. They're easy. One thing about Anastasia shadows, they're easy to work with. They're good pigmentation. They blend easily. So I love them. And then for the Tamana Dress Your Face palette, definitely more colors in here that I did use. So this one I definitely like. So you can definitely tell, you know, my favorite shades. And then from there, again, I don't remember what came next, so okay. Then I got the Artist palette, which is this beautiful, colorful packaging. Now this one I have to say this is the least one that I use, but I do love this color aubergine right here, this color right here with the hole in it. So this is definitely one of my favorite colors in this palette. I do reach for it, but it's like time to time. Then I believe it was this one, which is I think the Self-Made palette. This palette has a lot of colors that I do reach for. And then this one, which is the Shadow Couture World Traveler eyeshadow palette. Now this palette I love. I love this palette. I mean, the colors are just gorgeous in this palette. I used to reach for this palette all the time until I kind of had to say, okay, I have other palettes. Let's share the love. But I love this palette. I mean, this pink champagne color, Bellini, Fudge. This is one of my favorite palettes as well. I love this palette. Another palette that I love that recently came out was this one, Modern Renaissance. I love this palette. Again, it is my favorite shades in this palette. The burgundies, your orange, your burnt orange, your golds, your browns. This is another one that I do love. I really like this palette. And of course, last but least, which I believe is still on the market, and I believe Modern Renaissance actually just they just restock it, so it's not too late if you like that palette and like the colors and you want to purchase it. And of course this A lot of nice colors in here. Perfect for me to go to work. This palette is this look actually, I don't know if my light is doing any justice, but this eyeshadow makeup look that I have going on, that I wore to work this morning, pretty much came from this palette. Again, I love it. And that is the end of my Lorac and Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. So that's pretty much what I have from them. Again, I say so far because as we know, as they continue to drop eyeshadow palettes, of course, we makeup addicts, makeup junkies, makeup collectors, we just love to collect that stuff, okay? So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll probably pick 2 more to do, but I'm just not sure which 2 yet. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.